Hi, I'm Brent Harrell, Digital Sales Manager at WNCT, and you're watching the East Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download. That's right. This is the East Daily Download.
So let's get started.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. Today I am at home because we have a very special project in store for the show, which is planting. Last weekend, my wife and I moved some stuff and replanted some stuff like this. There it is right there. This shrub went from the front of the house to the side of the house to change out the dynamics a little bit. So we have a lot of planting and replanting and flowers and shrubs and trees and all that good stuff to, beautification project in the front of the house and the back of the house. So today we're actually going to spend some time in the backyard because there's a lot to get done. So I tell you what, I need to unload the car. Why don't we meet back here while I do that? Check this story out if you would. Be back here in a little bit on the East Daily Download. I gotta get this taken care of. I'll see you soon.
Well, temperatures in North Carolina have definitely been rising, and while that's something that I love, a lot of people might not be familiar with some of the animals that might start coming out with this warm weather. So today on the East Daily Download, we're welcoming Jeff Hall, who is with the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission. Thank you so much for being here today, Jeff.
Thank you for asking me on. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, of course. So could you please explain your role with the commission a little bit and let our viewers know what is it that you do?
Absolutely. Yeah, so I work with reptiles and amphibians, so all of our wonderful scaly, slimy friends that occur all across the state. I'm actually based here in Greenville, but I do cover the whole state. So I travel all over the place, do surveys for various species within the reptile and amphibian group, meet with people and talk to them about things they can do to manage their properties for these species. So all sorts of things like that.
That's very important because I know something else with your job that you put first is the safety of these animals.
When we choose to go out on a trail somewhere, maybe it's a greenway in your city or a state park that's near you or a national forest or any of those types of places, we're choosing to go to places that wildlife like, including snakes and turtles and frogs and oh my. And there's really not a big reason to be concerned or scared or anything like that, but there can be an opportunity for educating yourself about what are the species that live around me or that I might even have a chance to see. And then it can really be a positive encounter instead of a scary negative one. Absolutely.
A learning experience. I love that. And so like we're talking about for people at home who might see an animal they're not familiar with, what's the best way to learn what it is?
There are a lot of online tools, and there's a really nice website. It's called herpsofnc.org. Herps is short for herpetology, which is the study of reptiles and amphibians. And so if you go to that website, it's just the various reptiles and amphibians that occur only in North Carolina.
Yeah, those are great resources. Thanks for sharing them.
A lot of it is familiarity too. And animals that we haven't spent as much time with and we're less familiar with, that's when we're like, I don't know, is it a copperhead? Is it a rat snake? What is that? So if we can become more familiar and learn those patterns of those animals, it can go a long way for us understanding and having a really positive adventure outside.
Yes, I think those are great takeaways for people at home. Next time you're on a trail, you can think about those things, become more familiar, and that's how you become comfortable. Thank you so much, Jeff, for your time today.
So glad to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
The WNCT-9 mobile app just got a sweet makeover. The all-new look gets you the content you want faster than ever before. From news to weather to video and special features, it's all at your fingertips. Plus, customize the alerts you want for breaking news that matters to you. Just update your existing WNCT-9 in Your Side app to get the latest version, or download the app here.
Hey, we are back here on the East Daily Download. Hope your day is going great so far. I'm going to be doing some planting today. I've got a series of flowers, and there's actually a little tree here. This is a crepe myrtle we're going to plant. Got some, what are these? Vinca? A little color for the front yard or the backyard. What are these? Begonias. Got some begonias. Say that 3 times with me. Begonia, begonia, begonia. Anyway, got those. And then we got some of the, we like these. These are, there's a big tray. Rose verbena. Yeah, so these tend to spread, so that's always good. And then I've got mulch behind that. So gonna be taking that out to the backyard and do some planning, get the beautification project underway. Tell you what, why don't we check out this next story? Meet me back here in a little bit on the East Daily Download, and the fun will begin. I guess I should probably take these out as opposed to closing the lid. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Okay, I'll see you soon.
Now downloading 9 on Your Side News.
It feels really good. I was kind of worried that I was going to be part of that with the 2020, not being able to graduate in person, and that I didn't want to lose that experience.
I feel super excited, but I'm also a little sad because I've just really enjoyed my time here.
ECU seniors Daniel Espadas and Gage Chandler are grateful to be graduating. They'll join more than 5,000 spring graduates on the field of Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. University Police Captain Chris Sutton says he set a goal at the beginning of the spring semester to hold an in-person commencement. Sutton credits the faculty and students for reaching this point.
Our students really rallied to get behind the push to get us to where we're at right now at this point. Have the opportunity to celebrate these graduates and the tremendous feat that they've had to get through to get to where they're at right now.
There will be 3 in-person commencement ceremonies to celebrate the spring class of 2021 and the class of 2020. University of North Carolina System President Peter Hans will deliver the keynote address.
We're thrilled that even if it's not the full capacity of what we've been able to do in the past, to be able to have our class of 21 and about 500 of our class of 2020 come back and be in person, we're so happy, and we're hoping the weather will cooperate.
And Chandler was supposed to graduate in 2020, but she couldn't find an internship due to COVID, pushing her graduation date to this spring, which she says it all worked out for the best.
After a whole year, I found an internship and I've completed it. So I think I was like really grateful for that to happen. So I was able to walk across the stage. It took some extra time, but I'm super excited to be doing that.
Now downloading Salute to the East. We'll be right back with more local stories on the East Daily Download.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. Hope your day is going great so far. I have a wheelbarrow full here of stuff. I got more stuff to go back to the backyard, but we're in the process of trying to take these plants and get them planted in the backyard along the fence, because the water had kind of eroded the grass that we planted. We need to change the irrigation flow, but that's a whole other show. Anyway, so we're going to plant some flowers to help beautify the side where the fence is. It's very exciting. It's a big family project. The wife, son's girlfriend, everybody's here to help out with this. So why don't we get back to the show? Be back here in a little bit. Hopefully I'll have the wheelbarrow to the back. It's going a little slow because there's a lot of stuff in it. As you can see, that is going to end up right there as an entryway, because water has a runoff effect into our backyard. So we thought, and it's hard to grow grass, so we thought putting stones down would be a good bridge. Anyway, why don't we get back to the show? Be back here in a little bit as I take the wheelbarrow one-handed.
My name is Anna Dixon, and I teach aerial yoga, breathwork, and pranayama at Purple Blossom Yoga Studio here in Greenville, North Carolina. And I'm here today to speak with you about breath, and a particular de-stressing breath that you can do at any point throughout the day. Now, oftentimes when you're stressed, people say, take a deep breath, and then you go, and the thing is, that type of fast, deep breath actually reflects a more stressed nervous system, but it doesn't really change it. So our breath is amazing. Unconsciously, it reflects the state of our nervous system, but consciously, it's an amazing tool that we have to change the state of our nervous system. And what I'm going to teach you right now is how to actually change the state of your nervous system from a fight, flight, stress mode to a rest, digest, calm mode. So let's begin. We'll start with what's called a physiological sigh. So take an inhale, pause, and then take one more inhale on top of that. And then allow the breath to softly come out like a parachute softly landing. And allow your breath to normalize. So this physiological sigh actually helps to re-inflate the air sacs in the lungs, making them more efficient. Let's do that one more time. Take an inhale, pause, and then inhale again, fully expanding the ribs in all directions to a degree that feels good to you, and then slowly exhale. Now that's the first part of the de-stressing breath. The second part involves pulling the navel towards the spine. That engages what's called your transverse abdominis, which is the antagonist to your diaphragm, your main breathing muscle. And when you engage the transverse abdominis, you help to relax the diaphragm, making it more efficient. So let's try pulling navel towards the spine on an exhale. Catch the wave of an inhale. And then exhale, pulling navel towards the spine to a degree that feels comfortable to you. That can be a small squeeze or a super strong squeeze. And then when you're done, release that and do a 3-part breath. Let the breath start in the belly and then rise up the torso, perhaps all the way to the clavicles, and then settling back down. Let's add those two things together. Catch the wave of an inhale, pause, inhale again, touch the gentle peak, and then slow exhale, pulling navel towards the spine. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as much as feels good to you. Release, let the breath come in. Take a nice, easy, slow 3-part breath and exhale. How do you feel? If you want to learn more of these techniques and dive into your yoga practice, check out www.purpleblossoyogastudio.com. We have many classes in studio and online, and when the weather is warm, out in the park as well.
What are online originals? Local stories.
City officials are celebrating the opening of the city's first marina.
Local documentaries.
In Kinston, North Carolina is G.I. Joe's Military Living History Museum.
Special features.
Meet Tarborough's tennis star, Miss B. Burnett.
Behind the scenes.
I took a trip around Onslow County to learn more about its deep history.
Everything you need at your fingertips. WNCT.com online originals.
Visit our team store located in the concourse for all your Wood Ducks merchandise needs. And remember, the team store is open every home game. It's been a long, tough year for all of us. And it's been almost 20 months since a player stepped foot on this field in Kinston, and we cannot wait to welcome our fans back to this incredible stadium. We want to see all of you guys filling these stands this season, so make sure that you go buy your tickets online or visit our offices. We'll see you guys soon. Go Woodies!
Well, that is going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download. Hope your day is fantastic. Whatever's still to come with the day. Hope you have a great one. Get some lunch. It's lunchtime, and this is all making me hungry. And we're going to have a lot more to go here. So we might do another show on this, we might not. But either way, we will show you the finished product when it is complete, with the flowers, the plants, the trees, the mulch. There's a lot of stuff. But hey, you know what? It's a family project. So we're all gonna pick up shovels, we're gonna dig, we're gonna plant. It'll be a family bonding experience, and we're all gonna have a great time doing it, right? So get out to your local hardware store, get your, or nursery, whatever, get your flowers, your plants, do your home projects, beautify this spring and summertime. And the mulch makes a difference, by the way. The mulch makes the thing look infinitely better. We're using black mulch. It really pops. It looks great. We did it in the front yard, in the front of the house. Looked amazing. So check it out. Okay, I'm not endorsing it. I'm not being paid to endorse that product, but I'm just saying it worked really well for where we live. Have yourself a great day. I'm going to get back to it. See you on the next episode here of the East Daily Download. Cheers.
Friday on the East Daily Download, we'll have Fashion Friday. Plus, we'll take a look back at our musician interviews and performances. That's Friday on the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.